How's it going? How's it going? It is the 20th of June in the year of our Lord 2023, and it's another cold day in this winter in SA. So I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty sad. I got some pretty terrible news yesterday from my printers, and one of my camera rolls came out blank. But just to preface it, is that the two rolls that I gave in were black and white film rolls. And one thing that I've never done before is shoot in black and white. So I shot the first one incorrectly at 200 ISO when the film was rated for 400. And then the second one, I accidentally bought a 125 Ilford FP4 instead of a PH5, HP5, sorry, film. So yeah, I'm kind of sad. My black and white experience right now hasn't been going that well, but it is what it is. I wish I could have had the second roll. The only reason why I'm so bummed about it is because I felt like I could have learned from it, because I remember from taking the first roll and watching YouTube videos about how to shoot in black and white, I used all those lessons from the YouTube videos to now try implement it and try see if I can work better and think better. And I took it in locations that I never thought I would actually go take my camera to. So now if I want to do it again, I'm gonna have to do the whole trip far away. So it is what it is. We can cry as much as we want, but that doesn't change how life goes. I don't know if it would have made much of a difference if I shot it on a different camera, because all the rolls were done in my Minolta SRT 101. So I've heard that people get things blank, sometimes get rolls blank for various reasons and stuff like that. But it kind of worried me because the one that came out blank that they said that didn't develop was my last roll. So now that kind of creates a sense of anxiety now, because I'm like, okay, cool, what did I do wrong? Did I maybe not load it properly? Did I was it not exposing it properly, or who knows what I did? It was just kind of scary, but it is what it is. I gotta take the lessons learned from it, and then now we're gonna kind of go through kind of the experience of what I've learned from shooting in black and white before we look at the pictures, and then we can see how can I actually improve it, and then maybe you guys can take something from it. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy the pictures that I've taken and some of the tips. I don't even want to say tips, I'm just going to say my experiences, because I feel like only having one roll of black and white isn't enough to say that I know how to shoot in black and white. But it is what it is. So one thing I can definitely say from shooting in black and white, or what I literally was doing while I was composing the shots, thinking about composition, lights, values, and all that stuff, I really started to now relook at how I see the world. Once you start taking enough pictures, you start seeing the world through a viewfinder, and you kind of see you see pictures in a way. It's kind of weird. And yeah, I just don't look at things the same more. Well, you just be living your life and then you just see something, you're like, whoa, this would be a great picture. But it's not like, oh, there's a cool picture moment, but you can kind of see the picture in itself. How could I explain? I would be even just walking, and somehow my brain would literally be doing this. I would literally be seeing through the viewfinder. I'm like, okay, cool, this really looks great. Wonder why would I shoot this with? Maybe a 200. Oh, then I should have maybe a 250. Okay, maybe f11. Let me line it up. Boom. So that's what happens now with how I look at pictures, or how I just look at the world. So now with black and white, I kind of now see stuff more in contrast and tones. Because I've done a lot of drawings in pencil and stuff like that, I kind of have an understanding of tonal values and stuff, because that's what works in black and white, right? There's no colors, nothing can differentiate it but tones. So I started looking at it like that. So I don't just look at a pretty picture and I see, ooh, I don't look at colors anymore. I have to always remind myself. That's one thing I think you got to do, is remind yourself not to just see pretty colors, because you could have complementary colors that look very pretty, but then it's just going to look washed out because they all look kind of the same. Maybe you have something contrasting against each other, maybe having a blue against a red, but different tones or shades of it, and that can make it pop in black and white. I should do a test just to kind of give an example of that. But yeah, so I think you just have to also really definitely relook at how you look at the world when you are shooting in black and white. And it kind of gets easier with time. So I think there's no real worry um about like, oh, am I going to get good at it? Yeah, eventually you will get good at it. It just needs just that little bit of time. And then once you get that time done, then you're off to the races and shooting in black and white. And the one cool thing about black and white that I like is that the film is kind of cheap. However, I don't know why, unless maybe it's because people develop it themselves, but development cost for black and white is expensive, and not everyone flipping develops in black and white. So you kind of get a catch-22 of like, okay, cool, I'm paying a little bit less for film, but then for development costs, it's a little bit more expensive. However, there is a secret spot where I know in Pretoria where you can develop film, black and white film, for very, very cheap. I just have to go test with them, and then after that, I'll give you guys a review on what I think. And that I'm shooting on my Olympus pen, which I'm going to do another review on. So my next roll or video about black and white is going to be based off of this camera, off of this bad boy. So yeah. Okay, let's get into the business. Cool, let's get into it. So I got so excited when I got this roll back, because when they told me the one roll didn't develop, I was like, oh my word, which one is it? So it's kind of like the anticipation and the fear of like, oh, what could it be that I would be getting back? But yeah, I'm still happy that I got something. It's all about perspective. Always got to remind myself it's about the perspective. Sometimes I can be a bit of a pessimist, that I can let things eat at me away. So yeah, this is like a little fun fact, little tidbit. So the role that I got was when I was shooting at Kyalami for my cousin's race, and I went to Rustenburg to go see my sister, and I went to like a river thing that's close to my house, and I was taking pictures. So we'll kind of just go by it. Like, here's a picture. It's alright, it's cool. We're at the racetrack here. Oh, then we have this picture. I really like it. I really like what's going on. This is now, I'm kind of getting a better sense of like sharpness and focusing, because I like that I got the guy a little bit blurry, but then behind it, the shatter proof is like in focus. It's pretty dope. Oh, doing that wrong. But then this one is where the money's at. This thing is so amazing. I love this picture. I love this picture so much. It's so dope. Oh, my word. My word. Then we got here, pretty dope picture. I like how the composition, like the guy walking on the left, the safety car on the right hand side, and the BMW in the middle. Flippin' dope. Ooh, I really, really like this. I like how the shadows crop out one of the mechanics, and I like that the pole's there in the foreground with a little bit of the blur. I like how I composed the garage as well. It's taking like 2/3 of the image. It's pretty dope. This one, yeah, pretty alright. Another alright picture. So yeah, I was taking a picture and I wasn't paying attention on my whereabouts, and people are driving up and down this place. So yeah, but then this is one of my favorite pictures from the race day. One of my favorite pictures. Yeah, it's one of the classics showcasing races, and yeah, pretty dope. This one's pretty cool. It's alright. Yeah, I really like this picture of my cousin. However, I just did not get it into focus. I love the picture itself. You know, I love the grain, I love the texture and everything, but I just didn't get into focus. And all these pictures are technically raw. Like, this is what I got from the scanner. I haven't actually edited any of them yet. This is like my second favorite one. This one is really, really dope. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna start posting this stuff. I gotta figure it out soon. Yeah, pretty dope pictures. This is like the second favorite one. Oh man, there's just a lot going on in this picture. Just a lot going on, a lot of action. I love how the sun is casting the shadow here, and how just like everything is just being so backlit. Just really, really great pictures, man. Really, really great pictures. Then this is like one of my top pictures here as well. really dope. I just love it. Just love how I got the line, and you can see the diagonal line that's going across the scene with the cars lining up. Then we kind of got like a live action shot of my cousin. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, this one is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Flipping hard trying to find focus, yeah? I had to like pre a lap before, try find focus, and then wait for the next lap and then take the picture again. It was quite difficult. Yeah. So these are all dope. And then this is like part of my favorite ones where my cousin was going through an interview, and yeah, I was just capturing the afternoon sunset, and it was just catching, the lights were just catching, man. I don't even know what the words would be, but it would definitely just be, it was catching. Yeah, this is like so dope. So dope. So dope. And then yeah, the rest is like some personal stuff, but yeah, that's for another day. So that's my video. Hope you liked it. Hope it inspired you to shoot some black and white film. Hope it inspired you just to take some pictures as well. So whoever you are, whatever time, place you're reading it, hope you're warm. Hope if it's hot, you're staying cool. If you're thirsty, have something to drink. Do what it does. Shoot some film. Peace.